Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be talking about the link between your default mode network and your memory. So if you're interested in this, definitely stick around. So let's go ahead and get an understanding of what the default mode network is. Every single one of us have certain things and actions that we do every single day, right? The moment we wake up, the moment we go to the bathroom, when we brush our teeth, these are all habits that we've built out. But what happens is there's a neuroscience concept called the default mode network. So every single step that you take is actually your body creating a process to actually get it done. All right, so what does that actually mean? Right, so you every single day you've created a pathway. Your neural synapses have created a pathway for you to do the same activity every single day. For example, for me to wake up every single morning, record these videos, put the lights on, adjust the camera, turn on the lights. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of steps in place. If I were to consciously think about this every single day, I would not be able to do this. You understand what I'm saying? This is a very tedious task to do, but what happens is if you make it a normal process, a habitual process, it just becomes automated. And that's where the default mode network comes in. In Alpha, we talk a lot about our RAS and our default mode network, your reticular activating system, which is what is our selective focus, and our default mode network, which is what exactly happens, the autonomous, that unconscious, subconscious process that occurs as you're doing it. So then how do we relate this to memory, right? So now the fact that we understand that every single action that we take creates some sort of, automation, then what do you think memory is? Memory is for you to be able to recall it. So it's that thought, it's that hard drive. It's like us putting into storage, long-term storage. Memory actually breaks down into both short-term and long-term. Short-term is exactly, you try to cram for a test, you try to remember it right then and there, but then you have long-term. This is like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the road where you're able to recall a vivid memory or just a memory in general that you've experienced, you've learned about, or something, you did something that made you remember it. That happens a lot. And so what we want to do is essentially leverage both short-term and long-term. Short-term, it takes repetition, a lot of repetition to make it long-term. Sometimes it could just be a very emotional, traumatic experience that can easily be a memory. You see what I'm saying? It can easily be a memory, but normally you would have to do things repetitively. And does this remind you of something? If you really think about it, we spend so much time talking about habits, how to build habits. We go to the protocol, the quantum habit protocol, where we go ahead and we discover a habit, we implement the habit, and then we automate that habit. Theoretically, you can use memory as a habit or a habit as a memory, right? You can make it a habit of memorizing. You can make it a habit of optimizing you going from short-term memory to long-term memory. So it's really up to you to decide how you want to leverage it. You have a quantum computer in your brain right now. It's just up to you. How do you want to leverage it? Do you want to use it for positivity or do you want to use it for negativity? You decide exactly how you're going to go about leveraging your abilities. And so that's really where I want to get to today, right? So understanding the default mode network, how do we actually leverage it? What is it? And then eventually, how do we take it for our purposes, right? In the case of Alpha, majority of you will have some sort of metabolic disorder, some sort of either you're fat, you're overweight, you're diabetic, you're pre-diabetic, you have some sort of heart disease, kidney disease, eye disease. Do you see what I'm saying? They all root from the same concept of you consuming synthetic foods, you consuming unnatural foods inside your body, and your body is reacting the way it is. It's literally fighting a war with the stuff that you're putting inside your body. And so as a result of that, you've created so many pathways that made you eat the type of foods that you eat, feel the way you feel, move the way you move, which is why it's important that we disrupt that DMN, we disrupt the default mode network, and then we also memorize internally, help our body memorize exactly how to actually go about feeling normal, like what you're technically supposed to feel like. If you've done the Core M3 for a while, you would realize how powerful you've become. We leverage the movement, metabolism, and mindset. And it's going to be important for you to realize that as you're going through this experience, that it's not going to be an easy task, but it takes effort. It takes step-by-step effort for you to realize that this is the way to go about actually understanding how your body reacts to things. Because for a long time, your body has been adjusting, reacting to the pathological lifestyle that you've been living unknowingly, unconsciously, more than likely. So we want to help you rewire that, and hopefully that made sense to you. If you found any value in the video, definitely you know what to do. Give me a like, letting me know you liked the video. If you disliked the video, go ahead and give me a dislike, letting me know why you disliked in the comments below so I can go ahead and improve these videos for future iterations. There's also a subscribe button. Go ahead, and if you want to hit that, it lets me know that you like my content and motivates me further to keep going and inspiring you and everyone else that can benefit from it as well. There's also a notification bell that lets you know when the next video will pop off. This is great. I love it. For my favorite creators, I get to see when they upload and at the same time watch it then and there, or put it into a watch later when it's more convenient. Other than that, I really hope that every single one of you have an amazing day. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.